Hello. Okay, we are learning the card throw in 5 easy steps with Shashank Duhan. Yes, not always I promote myself this way, and this is a very cheap way, I think. Yeah, promoting yourself like that. Okay, that's so sorry. So let's start over and see how to do it. So 1, 2, 3, start. The first thing we should do is shoot a footage, shoot a video on which we gonna work. Okay, man, what's happening? Control Z, enter space. This is our video. Okay, so let's see. Oh, whoa, yeah. No, not like that. Yes. So this is what we have to do first, and after that, convert all of them into what I'm tracking. Rows, box throw in PNGs, like different photos. I think everybody should have know how to convert them. It's very easy. Open the Blender. In Blender, open where it is video editing. Yes, this one, and drop our video in it. Right? By pressing G, bring it on the first frame. Right? I'm doing it fast because we have to do a lot more work. And okay, and now the next thing is to render it out. And how to render? We just need a property window in the render tab. Put these things. What is this? Dimension of your video, what you shoot. Be sure to check out before doing it. Like, you should know how to do this. Now, what's your dimension of the video you shoot it? So, and make it 100%. Okay, I'm telling you, this should be your camera tells that how big you are shooting. If you are using a simple digital camera, most of them have written on them that it's this or this. Or if you don't have this, then you can check it out on the player you are using. Like in the Windows you can check its properties, but in the Mac we can check it by using what it called get info. And from here, this is the dimension 190 to 180, and it's already written there, so we don't have the problem. Now it's already, just do the 100, and just by giving it an output destination here, tell it where to save it, like in movies, make a new folder, create new directory. From here it will ask, and then tell it, give it a name and open it. Like if you want to save it here, do it here, wherever. It's on you. You have to manage your work, and that's a good thing, to manage things. Okay, so next thing is, okay, first thing is done. We have shoot the video and converted it into photos, pictures, and now the second thing is to set up the base and the camera according to our scene. So let's do it. Okay, sir, this is what we have to do. This is something what we have to achieve. Here, this is our camera and this is our base, which we have to place exactly at the base of this footage. We have to recreate the scene, and only thing we need is this base. And because to cast the shadow of our object, this is important. This is very important for that thing. Okay, and this can be done by various ways. How we did it, the main thing we should remember or do is that always don't move that plane. uh, Keep the plane on the center, on the grid, and don't try to move or rotate this floor. Only thing we have to change is the position of this camera. Okay, uh, delete this, it's not that important, but okay, go to camera view. We need the scene here. Okay, so for that click on this background image button, add an image. We need a movie clip instead, so uncheck this camera clip and open our rendered images, the images we created from that video. Okay, find it where it is. Here are where I saved. Okay, so just click on the first image. Blender will automatically pick up all other frames so if we move, it's happening, right? I think you can see that when we move the bar, move that line on timeline, or we move move forward, the frames video will start automatically. So next thing we need is press shift S. Okay, and click on this, where it is, cursor to selected, cursor to center. Okay, bring that cursor to center, it come on center, cursor, and then shift A and add a plane. This is our plane, this is our floor. So resize it, make it a little big, and now we need to orient our Mr. Camera. So how can we do? First thing, if you remember, then try to remember that where you actually put the camera. I put it something like this, and camera was something like this. It was RZ, okay, RY, you have to do it manually, and I don't know another way to do it. So best thing, it don't take that much time, and maybe it won't be that much correct, but we can do it a little bit near about, like it got placed here, and if we increase the size of the plane, we can see how far we reached by pressing the Z. I mean, सब कुछ हो जाएगा आज, गात में टिकाई रख, तुझको नहीं पता है रात का ये समा है तुझको नहीं पता है रात का ये समा है हमने तो ये कहा है तूने नहीं सुना है और ये तूने नहीं सुना है मैंने तो ये कहा है चलो मिलके चलो चलो मिलजुल के खाएं और हम साग बनाएं रोटियां तुम पकाना हम भैया खाना चाहते हैं हमें सब कुछ हो जाएगा आज गात में टिकाई रख Okay, it's done, but not exactly. This is something, it's near about what we need. There are some error, like it is going this way, but those axes are going from below here, and we need them exactly matching those lines of those axes. So try again, we can get it at was okay RY okay, it's near about the same now. Okay, so this is something, this was the second thing is done. So now let's save it, Control S and call it card throw or something like that. Card throw tute time. Okay, tute time the blend is saved. So this is our second part. Next is third part, and it's model. We have to arrange the model, arrange it, model it, whatever you can do. I will show you. Wait a minute. This is what we're gonna use. So currently, right now, I'm not going to model a new model, but you can yourself create something else. Like if you want a truck, you can use already created truck or whatever. You know what I mean. So right now I'm using this BMW model, and I downloaded the demo loops of Blender demo loops, which are freely available on Blender website, and there was one of these model in it, and now let's try to transfer this model into our that blend file. Okay, yeah, same, something like that. Press A. What happened? Wait a minute. A, and everything is selected here, you can see, and then press Control G, and a new group have been created, and here is the name of this group. When you open that plus sign, is that side's plus sign. Okay, and call it everything. But before you save it, don't just save this file itself, because you can need it somewhere else as well. Just save as, and save it as in the folder of your current project. Like if it's card throw, then save it in the card throw. and I don't know. Finals, card throw, not here. Card throw, finals, files, blend files, box throw. Okay, save it wherever you want it. Like here, I'm saving it here. So save as. It is saved. And now open up our file, our what? TubeTime file. Card throw TubeTime. Where it is? There it is. And now we have to append our main scene. And where are we gonna append it? In this, we're gonna append it. File, append. Append means appending something. Blend files, BMW, group, and this way we can append everything, and everything is being appended here. Wow, this is so cool. Wow. You can increase the size if you want, but we are not going to do it because it is not happening. If I am increasing the size, the car size is not increasing. Only those other things are increasing, like this one. It's not increasing at all because it has some constraint in it, and I just don't understand. I don't try to understand, so I use the same size, and it's okay. It's not that bad. So let's see, where is our box? Where is the box? Brother-in-law, sister-in-laws. Top. Top. Okay. Kind of playing. So now we have to place it at the right place. Okay. Just click on the upper part, and everything else have constraint, and it will move it. So I'm just telling you about this particular model, and everything else you have to do that. Position it wherever we need it. Control 7. I think we need it somewhere here. Right. Oh, everything is being imported. What the heck? Move this thing somewhere very far away, and this thing as well. Now we only have this thing, so now put it a lot more here. RZ. Okay, put it. I'm just telling you, wherever you want it, according to your scene, put it there. And our model part is almost done, and let's try to see. Okay, blender render. First try to select. We are going to use the cycle render, so let's see. Try to see the thing here. Render. It is not showing these textures. Yeah, something like that. But here it is showing it. It means the model bring those textures with us, but we have to external data. If something, the same thing happens to you, you have to check out that if it shows this kind of stuff, then try this thing. Unpack into files, use files in current directory, and then pack into .blend. Whatever, it's the same thing if you want to do, and solid, and again try to render, and all the texture will come back. It is something I learned by doing the things the time I did it. Something like that. This happened, this is done. You can change the color of your car, material, model, whatever you like. Its texture. That's the another thing that's not coming in our this tutorial, we can say. Okay. So third thing also done. Fourth thing. Okay. The animation part is going to be little fun. Okay. So let's do it. What I'm trying to say is that this is our car, and if we move it like this, G, please move it, ma'am, move it. It's moving, right? So it will first where it will go. Here, like its location are going to like this, and then after that, after giving it location animation, we will rotate it around like that. Okay, so this is how we gonna do it. Let's start. Okay, this is also going to be a manual work. Those F curves and all that, I don't know how to use them. How I did this, I'm going to tell you that way. Okay, so let's do it. So first, see where our animation actually starting. First is trial. The second time he's gonna do it in real time. From here like this. Okay, so this is the first frame where it's going to move. So let's put a keyframe here. Keyframe means the position we fix for this object. Like if we put some keyframes here, it means that when this pointer moves, this green line moves, then at that point the position rotation scale of this object should be this. Like currently if we give it the keyframe, then it will be the same, the position location whatever we give it to, it will remain the same when we do it. So like this is this, and if we bring it here and then move the car, wait a minute, let's use the normal local will give us the ride the car, it's here, and if we give it I again, then where is I okay, I location, it's again done location, and if we try to do this, then it will travel from here to there, right? I did it a lot of times, so now it's not that much fun. It should be fun. We should do our work taking it as fun, because only that thing gives us the power to do big works. No work is big because all work are just the same. They are just our brain images, what we have created in our brain. Those make them big or small. Everything have their own importance. So nothing is big and small. So these are some things one should always know and tell others if you want to do something better. Okay. So next thing is we have to do keep it going the same way the hand is going. We have to match the movement of this card to the hand of this man or this boy who is trying to pick up something and throw away.
It's 9:30.
So this is how we have to do it. Do everything by hand, one by one. So far we have done. I think you give little. I only put 2 keyframes this time, but last time when I did the video you saw in the beginning, I put a lot of keyframes it was and it doesn't went so good that time. So this time as well I'm experimenting by giving only one as less keyframes as possible. So let's see what's gonna happen. So from here here it's again going very down, down, down. Okay, and it okay, it's nearly done. This is how you have to manage. You have to see how it's gonna look like it's actually been thrown. You have to animate by yourself, and it's not that much difficult. You just need to give your concentration and time to it. Next part, the fifth part. Okay, so what if we have to compose it our scene in a photo editing software? Then how would we do that? We would take three images. Like one is this image, second is our car, and third is its shadow. So what would we do? We will pick up this shadow and put it on the top of our that what the movie clip, movie image, whatever you call it. And then from here we will use the multiply. Where it is, the multiply, can you see that? There it is, multiply, and it will put it, make it like this. It will merge our shadow on it, and then if we put our car on it, the same thing will happen here as well. Like here it might be little difficult to do this, but it's almost right, at right position. Okay, so this is how we gonna do everything in Blender Compositor. We need three images for now, but in further scenes where car will go complete one rotation and went back went in the back round of the scene, like after the boy, then we need the boy's image in front of the car. So at that time we will need 4 images, and that would be done by mask. Now we can do it in Blender, but few time ago we can't do such task in Blender, but now it's possible in Blender as well. So let's do it. We need 3 images. We need 4 images for. So we will take the 4 images from the beginning, very beginning. One is the mask. What is mask? Okay, I will tell you. What if this car is in the background behind the boy? Then what would we do? Then we have to create one more layer of this boy. So copy it and put it in at the top of everything. And now I just don't select it that. Okay, now I have to do it again. We should do it better way. It's perfectly. Currently I'm just showing you the how it's done. I'm not taking too much time because we just learning the procedure of the thing, and the concentration or the time you have to give a work depends on the work. Sometimes I speak something that can't be understand, that are ununderstandable, so please ignore those things. So here, see, the boy came up. Like we have created one more image and we placed it on the top of all our layers. So this is now, it seems like car is behind the boy. So we need 4 images for that, but the 4th image will only be needed at later stage. For now, let's roll out in Blender. Yep, something like that. Okay. So okay, I was saying that the best way to do that thing is to, let's start with the masking first. Okay, if we have to do that, the masking can be opened from above and in the motion tracking channel panel, whatever, and open up our footage 130 png.png, whatever we were working on. From here, open mask and then new mask, and this mask will be called as the boy. It's for the boy, so we will call it boy. Okay, so next is the create the mask, but before that we should see where it actually starts. Okay, where it is in the default panel. Let's see where the car crosses the boy and it went behind the boy, on which frame. So we will start from that frame, and wait a minute. Yes, we need the car in front. Here animation is very bad, right? Very bad animation, but okay, we haven't given that much time on it to this, so it need time. Yeah, from here. Okay, let's concentrate again. since I'm recording the screen, things went very slow. Here from, okay, let's go frame by frame. This from back. From here I think we need, yeah, from here this frame we need the masking. My hands are going to be on it. So where is our, which is the, what frame is this? It's 204th frame. So from 204th frame we're gonna start masking. So we are on, where are we? We are on 204th frame, and let's mask it. Control click, control click, control and click, control click, control click, control click. Wherever you need the boy to be, just control and click it. G. Okay, do you know, okay, I'm talking little out of the subject because we are masking it. Should I? Okay, let's talk. G, I said G, so in Hindi G is referred to what we call it, to like Mr. Fla Fla. So to give some respect to someone, we call G in the last behind the name, like after the name, after calling the name. Like you have to call Mr. Oh, okay, whom do I call? Like, okay, Obama. In English we call Mr. Obama, but in Hindi we'll call Obama G. Obama G, what are you doing? How are you doing? So that's why I will call you. I'm just passing your time and teaching you a little more. International, you should be international, right? Learn everything about the culture we have around the world. We should be aware of everything. This is gonna a little difficult. This hand has created the blurriness, so if we do something, we have to take something more to copy exactly the same. We have to create a new object and then motion blur it in 3D. If you want to make actual, you want to capture the high definition scene, then, but currently I'm just showing you the simple step. Go, if you keep going you will learn new things. Keep experimenting, love your work, and you will be yo. Okay, I don't know two things. One is this. I cannot copy them. I don't know how to join those two. No. Okay, leave them. It will be okay if we leave them here as well. Let's open the king. At 204 we needed them here, so select them all. I and it have you noticed what I did? I click on this red button and it started the auto keyframing. Auto keyframing means whatever we will move on the frame, it will lock their position, and when we move this green pointer or we play the animation, movie clip, whatever, then they will move automatically. Wherever we move them, next time they will be locked there. They will be captured. That will be their final position, whatever, new position or something like that. No. Okay, it's done. It's just the second frame. Now next frame. This is called as rotoscoping. If you ever wonder what this term means, and you just listen too much about it, it's rotoscoping to mask an object in a movie clip, to cut an object in a movie clip and put it somewhere else. So now you can do rotoscoping in Blender as well. I'm not doing it, the below part of the boy, because car is not going to be seen in that part. Car is only going to be.
It's 11:45.
Above. It's the morning, and it's morning 11:45. Yes. Let's keep working. I think this is very easy footage for rotoscopy. Only 4 or 3 frames we have to work on. 4 or 5 frames. But in few works you have to work a lot. Thousands of frames you have to do this work. Cut an object from the image, put it somewhere else, and you have to do it very clean way, because things are going to be HD. They might be going in theater you can notice even a small things, or a HD TV or an HD YouTube channel, whatever. So let's see how we went. Here it needs some more work. Okay, I think on this scene car has went too far. Where is the car? Where is the car? Yes. Car has gone far away. We don't need it again. So rotoscopy and masking is done, and the next thing is composite it with it. Okay, the shadows. The next main thing is to fetch out or get shadow out of it. So what we have to do is this plane, be sure to move it to second layer. I already did it. Click M, and then click on the second layer down below, whatever layer you, but just remember where you send it. On this layer should be the ground, or whatever. They should be in different layer, the car and the ground. Okay, and now let's open up the compositing. I already did all that stuff, so we are going to do everything from beginning. A and delete all of them. Okay, for you I'm no, nothing, just kidding. I have created two layers. When you yourself create it, there is only one layer and it's called render layer. Here in the render tab there is a render layer, and be sure to create two. One is I called it main, and second is shadow. It's on you, whatever you call it. And in the main, be sure to only check this first layer. By default all of them are being checked and none of from the mask layer are checked, so only check the first layer and the second from down below, as you can see in the mask layer, right? Vertical second layer as the mask layer, and that's it. For the shadow layer, why I'm doing it, because we need two layers, two pictures of an image, two pictures from this scene. One will be used for the shadow and one will be used for the car, and main is the car. Okay, let's call it car. Car and the shadow is shadow is shadow, so we need two things here down below, AO and shadow as well. After clicking on, and be sure to check on this layer, it's go slow. Okay, this layer, and no mask layer we need here. So AO and shadow, these are checked. Now let's move here. Click on this use nodes. It's not checked by default, and on the backdrop it's also not being checked by default. Click A, add an input render layer, and render layer should be car, and by shift D we can duplicate it. Sorry, duplicate it, and it's shadow. It's called shadow have this shadow and AO. Okay, I will show you something why we clicked on this AO and shadow. AO emission. As I'm clicking on the shadow right here, AO right here, it will create, it means it will create three pictures. One will be the default image with all of those lightning and all stuff, one with the shadow, one with the AO. AO is I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it means. Wait a minute. It's seen under use ambient occlusion. Okay, it's the ambient occlusion. Okay, I learned it from when you motion track in this in Blender, it will automatically create a composite scene. Then I just copied that. I just learned or murmured what that called. I just remembered it from there. I learned it from there, and from there it creates something like this: render layer, image. This is the scene. Like if we render the image. Ready? No render output node in the scene. Shift A, output, composite. Shift A, output, viewer. Viewer is used to see the real time that what's happening, right? Now if we render the image, It's taking the time. It's taking the time. So it haven't shows anything. Whatever. Our car does fetch only the car because there in the first layer there is only a car, right? And the last layer, in the second shadow layer, it's this only. It shows something whatever. Okay, in the shadow, how can we fetch only shadow out of it? There's something we were using in the Photoshop. So from here, let's use an what we call it, invert, color invert. I'm saying I just learned it from their automatic value. They did it in something like that. Then color mix, add, and shift delete, shadow in the below one, below or before that. Okay, don't do this. Invert, put this inverted in both of the top of both of these add nodes, and in this the above one should go down and below one should go up, because we again have to shift A, mix them. And how can we mix them? Because above one will go above and below one will go below. It will create an image, and there we got the image. Now we can multiply it with our what we call it, the movie clip. Okay, I'm talking loud now if you can't hear me. Where is our input movie clip? Bring it little up and select our 130. Okay, bring it here. Come here, come here, boy. He's the boy. Shift A, color mix. Bring it here. In the mix, we have to multiply it. It should go down. I think so. It should go up. And let's view what happened. Put it in the viewer node, and here this came up. Since it's our our base is not correctly fitted, it won't come that effective. For example, if we go on another frame and check out our scene here, then we can find out something else. Wait a minute. Here, you can see right it now. You can see it perfectly. I think the shadow is been placed right. What's next? Next is the car. Shift A, and where is our car? There is our car. We are just so we can also group them together and call them shadow or something. Shift and control new Select node.
It's 12 o'clock.
Edit group. Where is this? What's happening? I don't know. Okay. Okay, let's not. We'll do it later. Because this is becoming more complex. And it's just making us little. Oh my god, what is this? But it's nothing. If we do things out like these are just the shadow image, and this is our background image. This is the mixture of that image, shadow and the background, and this is our car. Now new image, and that should shift to D, come here and multiply, mix it. And what we got? Alpha in the FAC. What happened? Oh, I put it in the composite. Sorry, I should put it in the viewer node. Now you can see we did it almost, but just our fourth image, the boy, at the later stage when car cross, the boy should also come. That's called as mask. So there are 3 images are done. Now mix, where is that? Input and the mask. No, not like this. Okay, I think you just got it. If you don't, ask, raise your hand. How can you raise your hand? Right. Comments, where? YouTube? No. Wherever you can, I will see your comments and ask. I think you just understand what I'm saying. Okay. The mask. Now mask should be multiplied with this final image. Now shift D. Okay. Viewer node. Just few months ago, 5 months ago, you can say. This seems to be something from space or something rocket science for me, and I just can't understand. And those people who used to do it just like that, like very fluently, then they seems to be like from different space, different I don't know, they seems to be like very big heroes for me, but now I myself can do them, and it's not that much difficult. You just need to understand the basics of it. Don't get distracted from that these too much complex view of this. Okay, next, how to do this mask and the final image. Mask should come in the FAC, and in the image, first image should be this boy's image, the below image should be this, and what happened? Okay, what happened? Let's put it down. Okay, I understand that's we have to do it again. Put it below. This is the boys. What we call shift A. This is the new mask boys image come, and now again we have to merge the mix, that image and the boy's image as well. Don't get confused. Stay focused. Yeah. Okay. Composite, where it is? Mix note, this note. Okay. Duplicate it. Let's go on frame 204 or 205 and see how things are working. If they are not working, we will do something else. Okay. It's rendering. Composite. Both are not working, right? Mr. Mask's fac don't work. Nah, you come on the top. You're not working. Why you are not working, sir? You should work. Okay, this is mixed up. Fac around. Fac also come. Okay, I understand. It should be with this. Cool. This is this, and oh, it's done. Few up and downs, and it's done. I think you noted what we did. Just experiment because there are too much complications here, but it is the for now still now more fun way to do the things and more productive way. This complication leads to a better artwork or whatever you can create out of it. So we already did it. We just need to render it out, and you can do more out of it. You can as you like. Is it done? Oh man, it's very fast. I hope we have to do a lot of work, but it's easy. It's easier than I thought. Is it done? Yeah, it's done. You just need to render it out from here. Give it an output folder. Be sure to make the render dimensions same as your footage dimensions, and the sun and lightning should be perfect. And one more thing, wait a minute, you can see what's happening here. The mask should not come here. Here it's creating some, wait a minute, motion tracking on 203 frame, 203rd third frame. Pick all of them, A and G, somewhere infinitely far away. right? So that it won't be seen. And do the same here because it will be fast. Oh, it's okay. Do it whatever, how you like it. Now it's on you. Do something good. Even create more tutorials, whatever you learn, and show to me, because I am also eager to learn something new from you. Thank you. It's done. Yeah. Bye bye. One more thing. We can do a lot more out of it. See what I did. Bye bye.